Robots are taking over the University of Otago's biochemistry department, and they might just save your life. I'm Roselle LeBone here for the big reveal with Johannes Wyman, a PhD student at the University of Otago. He's about to lift the lid on protein crystals cultivated right here at the biochemistry lab.
So I'm just going to open up the storage unit where all the protein crystals are contained and frozen for long-term storage.
A team of researchers, led by Otago Department of Biochemistry's Dr. Peter Mace, studied a protein called apoptosis signal regulating kinase 1, or ASK1.
We use the crystallization robot because it can set up drops far smaller than we can set up by hand, and it can do it far quicker. So when you're setting up a really tiny drop, if you're doing it by hand, it is evaporated by the time you finish. So having the robot do it really quickly, over 2 minutes, those drops are much better drops, and the experiment is performed much more effectively.
This protein plays a large part in a range of diseases. The team have been studying its behaviour and have found kinases act as a signalling protein, causing a cell to divide, move, die, or have any number of other responses. This means cell behaviour can be controlled to trigger specific responses in the body to threats or damage.
What our research is really doing is looking at the fundamental biochemistry of how cells signal and how they operate at a molecular level. So we try and make 3D maps of these signalling proteins.
Work is also being completed in the lab with kinases to develop better drugs for use in treatment.
It's not very far in terms of 5 years, 10 years. Like we could see something coming out of it, and I'm sure a lot of pharmaceutical companies would be interested in.
The study is a collaboration between researchers and scientists at the University, the Walter and Eliza Hall Institute in Melbourne, and the Australian synchrotron. Roselle LeBone, The South Today.